What's up, Fantasy Champions? Spotlight Sports Network is excited to tell you about an amazing deal from Thrive Fantasy, your place for daily fantasy sports and esports. Right now with promo code SS Network, Thrive Fantasy will match up to $50 of your first deposit. So go to thrivefantasy.com and sign up now with promo code SS Network. That's thrivefantasy.com, promo code SS Network.
Bitch, I'm a ball, bitch, I'm a ball. Don't get no ball, don't get no ball. What's in my cup? What's in my cup? Full of that punch, look at that punch. Bitch, I'm a ball, ballin' like Kobe. Ho, keep it moving, cause you do not know me. Bitch, I'm a ball, ballin' like Kobe. Ho, keep it moving, cause you do not know me. Bitch, I'm a ball, ain't talking Milwaukee. Tell my dog sick of me, ain't do no barking. Pass me some greens, you know I'ma spark it. Mama got ass, told her to arch it. Pull up at the spot, hop out and don't park it. Bino say, always keep one in the cartridge. With Joey out pepper, so we going toxic. Came from the swamp to visit the tropics. Check out the scenery. Tell love mama to the backwoods right by the lake. Can I have
From intros galore, we are back with another Thursday edition, well, actually an early week edition of the Ruthless Attitude Podcast. As always, I am your host, glitching with the most, known as MalcGoolie, robot, and right on to my right side, on my right, this is the man known as the Spotlight Raider, known as Darian. And on the bottom there, even though he should be wearing green, but instead he is in the background looking like he's a part of an alley. Welcome, Money Mitch. How is everybody doing today?
I am feeling real fine right now. I'm feeling like Minecraft at this moment. Yeah, let's go.
Mitch, how are you doing this night? Because tomorrow is Christmas Eve.
I'm doing good. I don't celebrate Christmas, so it's just another 2 days for me.
Grinch. All right.
Okay.
I know. It's okay. Got a lot to talk about this week. We're gonna be talking about a lot of superstars, actually, 4 of them actually, but in totally different parts. Liv Morgan. WWE putting the plug in for Liv Morgan. The way how she was on Raw, it made me to believe that she could win the Raw Women's Championship, but that's to be seen, to be believed. We will be talking about Dee's favorite wrestler, The Miz, and Edge. It's potential. Can it be potential match of the year for 2021? We will also be talking about our Mount Rushmores of wrestling. That's later in the show. We will also be talking about last night's AEW show, the holiday show from last night. And also we will talk about AJ Styles on NXT. So, D didn't like it, but for me, after what I saw, I can see why they put AJ on NXT.
They need AJ on NXT because NXT is
ratings
desperate at this moment.
Yeah, they need ratings. Like NXT is dying right now.
NXT is dead. I don't know what you're talking about.
From what I saw from NXT,
it's actually dead.
Well, let me say this from NXT. I can see why they're putting AJ on there because they're trying to push this one guy named Gripson Waller, the same dude that damn near killed himself at War Games. So that's the reason why I'm thinking that he got AJ over there to see if he can really hang with the big dogs. But that's not neither here nor there. We got a whole lot of time in a 2-hour span. So let's start off with the span of Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan has been on fire. Had a fire match against Becky Lynch 2 weeks ago. Beat the crap out of Becky Lynch's training staff just to get a piece of Becky on Saturday night. And also, well, she looked like a damn sexy pumpkin with a damn kendo stick, and I respect that. So the bigger question here is this: Liv Morgan, new top babyface, or experiment, or WWE's experiment trying to go wrong when they're adding a few chemicals like water? Going around the horn for this one. Everyone got 5 minutes for this. So the clock starts, and I'm going to go random. We start off with Mitch. Mitch, Liv Morgan, potential women's champion, star in the making, or an experiment from WWE to see? Because I think she passed her experiment test. But
she definitely passed her experiment. She definitely passed it. But is it time for her to get the title? I can see it happening at day one. I can honestly say that she can win it. But will she? I'll have to go no. Because I am tired of Raw playing hot potato. Because, as soon as Becky Lynch loses, she's going to win at the Royal Rumble from Liv Morgan. So it's going to be hot potato once again, and I don't want to see that.
We're around the corner with that. With that being said, D, thoughts? Liv Morgan.
It's Liz Morgan's time. It's definitely Liz Morgan's time. I'm tired of seeing Becky Lynch with the title. I'm tired of seeing Flair with the title. It's time, even though Charlotte Flair is one of my favorite women's wrestlers, don't get me wrong, but I would love to see something new. Something new, original, not repetitive when it comes to Liv Morgan. I think she's getting the short end of the stick when it comes to certain situations with certain storylines that she's in. And I think it's time to move forward from what the four horsewomen has done for the women's division. Even though I'm not really a big Sasha Banks and Bayley fan per se, but I have to say it's past their time. Now it's time for like the Liv Morgans of the world. And whenever Asuka comes back, but Liv Morgan is one of those ones that it's time to give her a title shot. And when she gets a real title shot, not some BS title shot that she got recently. So she needs to keep winning matches, keep that momentum going, and she needs to get pushed a little bit more. It's time for her to be champion, especially on Raw. Yeah, it was a hot little run from Becky Lynch, but Becky Lynch has not really been the same Becky Lynch since she's came back. Let's just keep it real. She's just not been the character that we expected coming back. So yeah, definitely give Liv Morgan a title shot. Give her the belt now, or give it to her next year. Let her win the Royal Rumble. You know what I'm saying? Let her win it at WrestleMania. Win it that way.
For me, with us around the horn, I have to say I think it's time for Liv Morgan to have a championship run. She's been looking very strong as of late, especially with that one-on-one match, that main event at Raw earlier month of December. I believe December the 5th, I believe.
I think it was
the 5th, the anniversary of Trish and Lita. I thought they were going to give the belt to Liv right then and there, but apparently there was a test because backstage got out that Liv Morgan was directing the match just to see if she could be ready to be, a ring general in that match. She passed that. Now the story with it that happened on Saturday, Becky Lynch was training with some of her trainers, and also training some up-and-coming wrestlers as well, because Becky apparently has her own gym now, and she's starting her own wrestling school. Liv Morgan shows up with a damn kendo stick, beats the crap out of a person who looks like Becky, but it's not Becky. So when Liv realized, oh, shit, this ain't Becky, the real Becky, gets into the ring, and a brawl ensues between both Liv and Bex. Also, on Monday, they addressed the situation. Liv Morgan cuts one of the most heartbreaking promos I think I've ever seen, saying it's because of, Becky Lynch's fat contract is the reason why her friends got fired, like Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan, which is kind of true. Since some of the money, I'm not gonna blame it all on Becky. You got to blame it on money Vinnie Mac. You got to blame it on Vinnie Rue. So, with that being said, for day one, I believe that the time is now. Liv has to win the belt at day one. Now, for her holding it at WrestleMania, that's where we have a problem with, because also you got to think about Bianca Belair after finishing her feud with Doudrop, and probably one of the most insane finishes I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, Bianca Belair is strong. She's built like a moose. She's built like a moose. I feel like
her Liv Morgan and a few others are like the new era of women's wrestling for the WWE at this moment.
And they are like the top two baby faces really on Monday Night Raw when it comes to the women's division as a whole. You could make the argument for Rhea Ripley being number 3, but Rhea Ripley has to get out of that tag team between her and Nikki Ash. And I think the only way they're going to do it is they're not going to turn Nikki heel. So the best thing to do it, even though it will suck, but it will lead to a new era of heels, you kind of got to make Rhea Ripley a little bit of a heel. But after what happened on Monday, I don't see Ripley turning heel anytime soon. She got her win back over losing in 45 seconds to Zelina Vega and beat the living crap out of Vega on Monday Night Raw. Right. But yeah, other than that, Liv Morgan, it is time. Her, Bianca Belair, and Rhea Ripley, to me, in my eyes, are the new lead of women's wrestlers here on the Raw side that deserves another championship. Well, 2 of them deserve another championship run. The other one deserves a championship run.
I would think Shayna Baszler, but she's on SmackDown, right?
Yeah, Shayna's on SmackDown. Shayna's on SmackDown now.
Yeah.
So yeah, Liv Morgan's time.
Shayna's another one that could be a part of that new era if they push her.
If they know how to work her. Remember, they turned her into a vampire. Remember, she bit Becky's neck?
Right.
Vampire. I was like, vampire. There it is. Vampires. So yeah, Liv Morgan is starting to become. She is the one. That she is the new era of new baby faces lead and for the future for the company. So around the horn with that. Now, this one here, I'm going to say this one might take the portion of the first half of this show, because I love that Darion is here, because he can make the argument here, because he's the only one who loves, emphasis on love, The Miz.
I like Edge. I don't love The Miz, but I like The Miz. I just think he's just underrated in wrestling. That's all.
Well, since The Miz is underrated, Miz has a challenge on day one. He takes on Edge on day one. And I've been looking at the promos from him and Edge, and you know what? I have to say, and I hate to admit it, The Miz is actually golden. He's always been, but I hate admitting it on air. The man is golden on the mic. The man is golden on the mic. And I'm not talking Jill Scott golden.
You could put Miz as one of those all-time people
talkers.
That talk on the mic.
Miz
put it in my top 10.
Miz is underrated. I gotta give it that. Gotta give Miz underrated.
And gentlemen, I gotta make an introduction here, because this guy I grew up with as a kid, and we watch wrestling, and we still talk about. Well, he doesn't talk about the recent wrestling because he doesn't talk much about it, but he definitely knows his old school wrestling. He's the reason why I love Shawn Michaels so much. Mr. Andre, aka Teddy Gibson himself. Where you go, bruh? Where you go?
I'm just putting my headphones on. That's all.
All right.
The Miz is awesome. To me, I still hate him, but here's the thing. I hate him, but I'm starting to respect him as a promoist. Wrestling, on the other hand, average, because nothing from the Miz's moveset reminds me of
I might have to come back
does
in
have
and come back out. I'm not reintroducing him again. I did my due diligence. He's doing it from his phone, so yeah, he probably have to go back in.
like with the Miz, like I said, promo skills an A, wrestling a C, because he doesn't have any moves that's inventive. There's only 2 moves from the Miz that I like, and he barely does them. He barely does them now. Number 1 is the clothesline thing that he does, hanging off the ropes. Love that move. Always use it for a creative character.
I love that too.
And the second is when his opponent is on their knees and he does the DDT. That one I like too. A very variation of the DDT. Now here's where the the not being original comes from. Move stealer. Stole the yes kicks from Daniel Bryan and call it what did you call them? The no kicks or whatever they were.
In a feud. Was he doing that because he was in a feud with Daniel Bryan?
Not even that. Even when Daniel Bryan retired for the first time, he was doing it because spite of Daniel Bryan, who would have thought that they would have used that as a 2-year storyline? Got to give them credit where credit is due for that.
Okay, if that's the case, then
there's another one.
These wrestlers.
Oh yeah, they steal a lot of moves.
Super kick. If we want to be honest,
that is true too. But Miz, thank God, does not do the super kick.
If you want to put the Miz up there, you definitely got to throw that super kick in there for Shawn Michaels because he mastered it.
Goolie, I think I know what movie you're thinking of. I think I know it. It's at I'm not gonna say it. It's good. Figure 4.
There's also another move that he kind of took. The figure 4 leg lock from Ric Flair.
Does that too, though, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, the only 2 wrestlers that I know that can still do it is, besides Rick, Triple H. Ric Flair gave Triple H the blessing to use the figure 4.
Trey, let me hear your expertise.
I never understood the purpose of people using the figure 4 anyway, because nobody ever wins with it.
The only person who can win with it is Rick.
A worthless spot in the middle of a match. And when Rick did win, it wasn't even that often. It was very, very far in view. He didn't win all the time with that. It was just, oh no, the figure 4, and then somehow they just flip it over and reverse the pressure, and now it's on the opponent. Nobody ever wins with it.
Nobody. I agree. Nobody's ever wins with it, and he used it as they had it as a signature move from him in the latest 2K games. I'm like, dude, he's never beaten anybody with the thing. But then here's the biggest one for me. And I'm not a big fan of this wrestler either, but I've learned to respect him over time. His skull crushing finale is not original. I've seen 2 people do this. Chris Jericho has done it.
Yep.
And the creator of the damn move has done it. 2 win matches it was called The Stroke, known as Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett has beaten many people, and you can say Jeff Jarrett's also a Ric Flair wannabe too. Uses the figure 4 leg lock. That's a signature from Jeff, and also uses the stroke as a finishing move. That's basically what the Skull Crush finale is. It's basically the stroke.
I actually like the Skull Crusher finale instead of the stroke.
The stroke.
I did too.
Pause in itself. Like,
I was gonna say,
Wait a minute. Just to quote Family Guy. Stroke. Stop mocking me. But yeah, I mean, that's where I'm like, Miz with the arrest. First of all, I used to love Miz's old school finish when he first started. I think he called it the Mizzard of Oz. It was like a flip. It was like, what was it? Wasn't it called like, it wasn't like a Spanish fly or a
I know
a DDT. It was
I can
tough enough, right?
Yeah, when he
I don't remember the move. I don't remember the name.
I just don't. I remember the name, and he said it was the Mizzard of Oz. I'm like, the Mizzard of Oz. Wow,
that's something that WWE would probably come up with a move with somebody's new coming in right now.
The Mizzard of Oz.
The Mizzard of Oz.
The Mizzard of Oz. But
it's
yeah,
can we do another move that a lot of people took? Frog Splash. Who's the originator of the Frog Splash?
Eddie.
You see how many people use it now?
Actually, you can't just say Eddie because D'Lo too. D'Lo Brown, Rob Van Dam,
RVD. Yep.
I'm sorry. Out of all those people, I'd rather take
Bailey stole it from Eddie. So
the thing I would say this right now, if I was a wrestler, was still trying to get into the business of wrestling, Rob Van Dam is the last person I want to take the frog splash from because he does it with so much impact, and it feels like
I think he has the most height out of anybody, in my opinion, when he does.
Montez Ford.
Evan Bourne.
Yeah.
Evan Bourne never used the frog splash. I don't remember.
I know, but he got height when he jumped.
But he has height though when he goes up on that top buckle. He has height.
He got major height. I remember when I was watching him live, I'm like, is there gravity? I said that to my dad. I'm like, is there gravity up there?
Billy Kidman. He had a lot of height.
Yeah.
Shooting star.
Mm.
Shooting star. You know what? I gotta agree with Steve-O. Montez has the most height right now. That dude
He
is
has it right now. Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so
he launches
beautiful.
himself.
And I'm a big fan of when they corkscrew the frog splash. I'm a big fan of that too. So Montez has done it. I remember Brock did the shooting star, and it damn near almost ruined the match at WrestleMania.
Didn't Kofi have height?
Kofi still has height.
Kofi still has.
I mean, not as
I just
like when it was like back in the day. What was it called?
Hey guys, I'll be right back. I gotta handle some business.
All right, cuz.
Another move, like that also gets a lot of hype. Leo Rush gets a lot of hype. Seeing that dude live, that man got hops.
Right.
That dude has hops, and it makes me scared. I'm like, dude, I would hate playing against him, like in basketball or something like that. I'm like, get dunked on.
I mean, we're forgetting somebody, perhaps the greatest of all time, Shawn Michaels. When he was up there, he had.
But he really didn't do a frog splash. But
I know,
he did. He was one of those first high flyers that they really had in WWE. He's one of the reasons why a lot of people are high flyers in WWE as of today.
Yep. That's Shawn Michaels, Jeff Hardy, Rey Mysterio.
See, Jeff Hardy was more of a guy that just jumped off when it came to height. When it comes to jumping off the turnbuckle, no, he wasn't that high.
What Jeff? Wait, so you're saying that Jeff doesn't have hops? Are you sure about that?
I mean, he only went up there for the Swanton Bomb. How far?
No,
up
not just no. What about the Whisper of the Winds? Because that looked like that could be hard to pull off.
Whisper in the Wind is still is it higher than anything RVD did? No,
because RVD did have like the frog splash. He had the split.
And he got high while going up high.
He did the split off the top turnbuckle. Like if you want to put the Jeff Hardy joint in there, you got to put John Morrison's off the top buckle. If that's the case,
yeah, John Morrison has hops, and you know what? Shane has hops. Shane got hops.
Yes,
Shane has hops.
From
Shane McMahon has hops.
Whatever that's called. What is that thing? Coast to coast.
The coast to coast.
Coast to coast is definitely one of the ones that you gotta get up high for because you definitely going coast to coast on here too.
Because you're eating 8 of ring. Rob Van Dam did it too with the Van Terminator.
I don't need to watch DLC matches. I just feel like when you go off understand Jeff Hardy goes off ladders. He falls off. We're talking about bouncing off the top turnbuckle and having height. That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about climbing up in a ladder and you're falling onto a chair or falling onto a table. So like, yeah, that's height that way. But we're trying to see what's the height after you bounce off the top turnbuckle. Where is Jeff Hardy's height in that aspect?
I can see where the argument with that.
Right,
Darby
you know what I'm
Allin.
saying?
Now Darby's, oh my God, dude. I love the coffin drop. I really do. But I am going to be scared for my life when he literally, if he breaks his back on live TV, because that you're getting your whole back exposed. And that man is not.
He probably already broke his back already doing it somewhere else before he came to AEW. You just don't know it, Darby Allin.
Well, shoot, who else? You know who else got hops? Even though he never hit this move, he never hit this move in his career. And when he does hit it, it's a damn miracle. When he does, Kurt Angle when he does the moonsault.
Oh my God,
like, dude! When Ricochet can fly, Ricochet has hops.
Yeah,
Ricochet. Shoot, Zach Evans. Jack Evans has height, and Helico has hops. Now, how about AJ Styles TNA, the Spiral Tap? The Spiral Tap was good. I wish AJ would use that more. I would love for AJ to start using that as a finisher.
Because he gets up, even when he does the phenomenal forearm, he gets up.
He gets up there. And also, I would love to see a Super Styles clash from the top rope.
That would be fabulous.
And it needs to be on a table just to make it even more impact.
I mean, Cena did the AA from the top rope.
But that's not more of a
but
hot.
We never
that's more
really
like
seen Cena on the top rope and have height. We never seen Cena go up
the
that
leg
high.
drop. Remember the leg drop, the John Cena leg drop that we used to do.
I mean,
that's like a bottom 30 move for me when it comes to John Cena.
For 40, he can still jump. Oh yeah, for 40. Charlotte got the best moonsault, right? Darion.
Oh my God. I'm not even saying nothing about Charlotte, but the moonsault, only reason why she goes up high because her ass is tall.
I refuse to have stuff like this on the damn champ. No.
I don't know why we've been getting all these bots lately. What the hell?
I've been getting some too.
This is a bot because this is some racist idiot literally being a racist idiot. Yeah, no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Yeah, I got that bot before.
No, we're not doing that. He's already been blocked. No. Look, if you want to get your ass kicked on live internet TV, there's a whole other world of jungles you can go to for that one. But yeah, back to the matter at hand. Miz, on the other hand, and Edge, will it be potential match of the year for next year? And it's the start of 2022, which is actually a good thing too. So to me, I think it will be because Edge is Edge is like what 50. Like close to his 50s.
Hey Siri.
Right.
How old is Edge?
Edge is 48 years old.
There you go, 48.
So he's almost 50. He's almost
50, but he's 48.
So a 48-year-old Edge and the Miz. To me, I believe that will be match of the year. I think day one's going to be amazing, and I think
I just hate the name.
I know you hate the name, but I think the match will be amazing. I think it'll be potential. I think it might be potential match of the year and potential feud of the year. And the way how it's going, I think they're gonna do Miz and Maurice versus Edge and Beth Phoenix at Mania. I can see that happening.
YJ said Darion versus LOL Mike is ready to beat Darion for the world championship in the TLC
Kane match.
What you trying to say? That I'm old? Goolie looks older than me. The fuck?
I'm the youngest one here, so I'm just sitting.
Only thing Goolie's gonna have is that damn bat with the ball wire and the kendo stick. That's it. I will have everything else available to me. I'll have the thumbtacks.
I would be literally laughing. And like D would know, would be freaking out, puts me through thumbtacks, and the first thing I do is laugh and not scream. That means, oh my God, it's like what Mick Foley said in WWF Attitude. If I don't bleed, you're not doing it right. Like if I don't feel pain, you're not doing it right.
But but back to topic on hand, I do think that Miz and Edge could be potential match of the year, but we got to think about it. We're going into 2022, and that's going to be one of the first matches of the year. And you got to think of so many matches that's going to go on within the year of 2022. It might be match of the year as of right now, but I got a feeling something is going to top it. Now, my question to you, Goolie, is this. Are you talking about just from WWE or just in wrestling, period?
Just from WWE.
Okay,
because if I just say from wrestling, that's a whole lot of can of worms because you got Bryan Danielson and Adam Heyman Page too. Then you have potentially when Jon Moxley comes back, we all know that he'll put out a 5-star out of his ass. The Young Bucks versus the Red Dragons.
Right. So you're going to have a lot of matches in 2022.
That's going to be
match of the year. I think this is the match to make it match of the year to kick off 2022, in my opinion.
Yes, to be. Holy
you mean it's not going to be Roman versus Brock for the billionth time?
No. Roman and Brock will not be match of the year. It'd be tuna fish of the year, but not match of the year.
But what if though? You just never know.
I mean, to be fair, I'm only saying that because I don't want to see Brock win this belt and I'm sick of Brock at the point, but I'm gonna have to be unbiased. Roman and Brock do put out a lot of great matches out of them. They really do.
They do. That's what I'm
They
saying.
do.
Like, if
And
you look at the WrestleMania match before Seth Rollins cashed in the Money in the
the
Bank,
match was good.
the match was good. So
It was
it's
just
just like
it was just the fans that shitted on it because
fans
they hated Roman.
started to shit on it until Seth Rollins came out.
I mean, no, they shitted on it through the whole build because they knew that WWE was going to make Roman Reigns the new John Cena, and fans were not having it. Fans were still upset because they wanted Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar. And to be honest, I wish WWE would have done that, but at the same time, I'm happy they didn't do it because let's be real, Bryan's coming back from neck injury. Why would you put him with someone that can easily kill him? And that's Brock. Brock would kill Bryan Danielson. Thank God they got it out their system in Survivor Series.
Brock would kill Matt Riddle in the ring.
No, I think Matt Riddle could beat Brock. And yes, I think he should. Hey, Matt Riddle hasn't took steroids like Brock. And look at
he's so high. He can just say bro each time he gets up.
Shoot, Matt Riddle still wants to fight Brock. I would love to see that.
I would too, but Brock would kill him.
I know what happened, Randy Sam. I know what happened. You just literally overheard what I said. I said they got it out their systems in Survivor Series, but that was when Daniel Bryan was, starting to, be, 100% healthy. But at WrestleMania 30, everybody wanted to see Brock versus Roman. I didn't want to see that. Not Brock versus Roman. Brock versus Bryan. I didn't want to see that because Bryan was just coming back from neck surgery. Hell, I didn't agree on putting him in a multi-man match for the Intercontinental Championship in a ladder match. I didn't like that idea. I mean, I knew he was going to win, but still, he's in an environment where he can hurt his head and neck. Like, why didn't they put him in a match with, I don't know, The Miz or somebody like that? That would have been perfect for WrestleMania 30. It saves Bryan's neck. It saves his body. But, yeah, just look back to WrestleMania 31, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Because, hell, Bryan didn't even hold on the Intercontinental title for long. He didn't even hold it for long. He only held it for, a month, and then dropped it to, Sheamus?
The Miz versus MJF.
Oh God, no. I'm going with MJF. I would go with MJF. I would love to see it, but MJF would win.
You'll go with MJF on the mic over the Miz? You're bugging.
MJF is the biggest heel. MJF is the biggest heel.
No disrespect to him, but Miz is 5 times better than MJF on the mic. That's a fact.
What about in the ring? Around the ring.
In-ring ability, they're the same with in-ring ability. They're the same.
But here's the thing: the difference between the Miz and MJF. MJF, everywhere he goes, that man says something very egregious, and the fans eat that up like cereal. They eat it up like barbecue. They get pissed. Everything that he says. The man had the audacity to talk about. Oh my God, I can't think of his name. Brian Pillman. In front of his son, saying, "You remember this promo?"
I bet you if the Miz ever came to AEW, he could talk like that. He can't talk like that with the WWE.
He can't talk like that now in WWE. No,
PG.
No, because the only person who can really talk like that in WWE and kind of get away with it, Randy Orton is one of them. Remember when Randy said that about
if the
Edge can get away with it too?
I think the talking would be different. Me personally.
The thing about it is oh my God, I still remember this. When Randy Orton said to Rey Mysterio, Eddie's not in heaven. No, Eddie's down there in hell. I'm like,
that's the first time that's the first time I turned on the TV and that was the first words I heard. I'm like, wait, what?
Like the fact that Randy said that, I was like, I was afraid that Randy was going to get shot. I was like, because we were still hurting from Eddie. Eddie's death impacted us in a lot of ways, and it hurt us. It's still hurting fans to this day. Just like with Chris Benoit, his death is hurting a lot of people in this day. But let me read some of these comments. You're forgetting about The Rock and Cena. Who can get away with that? The Rock can get away with a lot of stuff too. That's obvious. Cena can get away with it. But we're talking about people that would make fun of death, like would literally make death into a prop and damn near get heel heat off of it. JBL is one of them. Sad but true. MJF is one of them. Miz, I've never seen the Miz talk about somebody's dead relative before. And then if he did, oh God, it'd be fucked up if he says it. It all depends on how the writing is.
Yeah.
It all depends on how the writing is. I mean, who else? We've seen, I mean, this is the same company, guys, that made fun of rape and having sex with dead bodies and dead corpses on caskets. Katie Vick. D. You shouldn't even say what the hell. You remember Katie Vick. Triple H having sex with a dead corpse on live TV.
And then we had Edge and Lita.
Edge and Lita live sex on live TV. And they were both going to get fired if they didn't go through it. What else have we seen from this company? We've seen a lot of fucked up shit from this company.
Yeah, we did.
John Cena threw Edge into the ocean.
That's not fucked up. That's not fucked up.
Funny. That was funny.
Mitch, you gotta know the difference between messed up and funny. Granted, that's funny.
It's not messed up. To me, it was funny. I laughed for like a good hour.
Roman Reigns versus Jon Moxley.
We've seen that.
We've seen that.
But did we see it as Jon Moxley? We saw it as Dean Ambrose.
We saw it as Dean. Who would you want to see in that ring? But anyway, that wait a minute. That's when it wasn't sponsored through now. Vince is worried about losing sponsors if he goes over the edge. Edge got sick and when he got thrown into the water. Yeah, where were they at? Were they in Boston when that happened?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't remember the city they was in that night.
I mean, hell, does anybody remember when The Rock and Austin fought on that bridge and then The Rock threw Austin off that bridge?
Sure did. I remember that perfectly.
As a Rock fan, I'm sorry. My cousins hated me. I was like, hey, Austin's gone. I'm like, The Rock is our savior now. I'm sorry. I was a huge Rock fan. So when watching The Rock do that to Austin and telling him to go to hell, and then Rock punches him through off the bridge, he's like, Austin, you take your belt. He said, Austin, here's your belt, and you can take it to hell with you. I'm like, wow.
I can't.
I love The Rock. I'm sorry. The Rock talks so much trash, but he can back it up. Roddy Piper is the same way. Roddy Piper said some egregious things about, in his feud with Jimmy Fly Snuka. Remember, he broke a coconut over the man's head.
that was funny though. Even though it looked like it hurt, but it was funny as hell.
And according to Roddy, he said that was a real coconut. He literally knocked out Jimmy Snuka with that real life coconut. Oh my God. Oh my God. I wish we could have that. Can you imagine a promo between The Rock and Roddy Piper?
That would have been. That's definitely a dream. Not a dream match, but a dream talk off or some shit like that. I don't know what you call it.
Oh my God. Hell, one of my other favorite Rock insults is like this. It's easy for a man who looks tough, who acts like Tarzan, who looks like Tarzan and wrestles like Jane. Damn.
I can't. I can't with that one.
Because remember he told that to Triple H, and then Triple H, well, Jane kicked your ass last week. What else? You got to pay me to take a coconut bump to the head. Shoot. Now you got to pay me for setting me on fire. You got to pay me to be set on fire. But yeah, other than that, Miz, Edge, potential match of the night, yes. Potential match of the year, yes. For WWE, yes. And maybe we'll talk about that next week. Which match in WWE won match of the year? And which match in AEW won match of the year? There's a lot.
That's a lot of matches to remember in 2021.
Hey, it'll be the end. But that's next week. We could deal with that next week.
Oh yeah, we'll do it. I'm sorry. I just been shopping and working.
You got the Lelia going on.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. Also,
old man is old. I got a curfew.
Oh man is old. Oh man is old. It feels great. It feels great to just.
It feels great that Ghoulie can actually stay up and not be tired, and he don't have to go to work tomorrow. Screw you.
Today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday. My man just took a BS 1820 says my man just took a power nap.
I didn't even take a power nap today. After I got off, I went straight to the mall to do a big Christmas shopping, came home and wrapped some gifts and did Coach's Corner, and now I'm here.
I remember every WWE and AEW pay-per-view result, but do you remember which match is the match of the night?
Comments. Go ahead. Be my guest.
Well, Prince Sean is doing that for the comments. Now we get to talk about AEW. We're going to talk a little bit more about AEW from last night. The
reaction that I posted on the Spotlight Sports Network.
Oh, dude, my reaction last night was incredible. That was incredible. Because, like, I'm sorry. We knew it was going to happen, but it was a matter of when it was going to happen.
And
how. This is something that you would see in a pay-per-view, not a TV show. And
it was just 2 weeks ago. He was in NXT.
And then boom. And then boom. He's in AEW. Boom. Orange Cassidy versus Adam Cole, and of course Mitch. You know what, Mitch? Because it's the holiday season, and because I'm nice, you talk about this match.
The match
because the match was great. Yeah, it was great to you because Orange Cassidy lost.
Yeah,
you Orange Cassidy hating bastard.
And just to let you know, Ghoulie, on this video on the Spotlight Sports Network is almost at 150 views.
I believe it. I believe it. I believe it.
But the match was good. I really liked it, especially when I'm gonna give Orange Cassidy some props. When he was on the turnbuckle, he jumped backwards with the hands in his pocket. That's bad.
The first time ever with the 6th episode of the Ruthless Attitude Podcast, Mitch gave Orange Cassidy some props. That is history, y'all. That is history.
It is history because you know why? God damn it. He's a good wrestler. Bad about the man.
He talks so bad about Orange Cassidy, and now you got something positive to say. That means you're coming around the corner, Mitch.
Yes.
You're coming around the corner.
Watch anime, damn it. This is the man that never watched Dragon Ball Z.
Don't listen to Ghoulie, okay? You don't have to watch anime. Just watch him in the ring.
I said before I like his ring work. I said that.
Why you don't like the character?
I don't know what Ghoulie gets from the anime character part of it. I don't see nothing anime. I just see him as a regular person. I just see him as a person that lives like that on a regular basis. I don't see nothing anime.
Then I would love to go to that guru-ness and him showing me the way to put my hands in my pocket and start kicking ass without the use of my hand.
Shit, who is his sensei? I would love to know.
Right, the sensei of not giving a damn.
One thing that really pissed me off is when his hands was in his pocket and he kicked the opponent's knees. I'm like, what the hell?
It's hilarious. It's the part of the gimmick.
I know.
The gimmick is like the gimmick is
channel. No.
Let me explain the gimmick. The gimmick is basically like this, and this is where I get the anime feel from. It's like, what would happen if Orange Cassidy, he's lackadaisical and nothing really bothers him. But what if he had an opponent that was so serious, that was so like a bully or so? So let's say, oh boy, I know a lot of people are going to say, what the hell? Brock Lesnar. Now imagine Brock Lesnar beating the crap out of best friends, and it's Brock Lesnar versus Orange Cassidy. Now, Brock Lesnar, his brooding, his angry, raw demeanor against someone who's lackadaisical and doesn't give a damn and not intimidated by fear. Here's where the end. Wait a minute. Here's where the anime part from. Yes, he'll be lackadaisical, but as soon as Brock turns it up to another gear, he'll turn it up to another high gear. It's like, wait till he gets to the ring with one wrestler who's a serious badass, and I hope it's Malachi Black. If Orange Cassidy versus Malachi Black, imagine he's using 1% of his 1% ability as a wrestler. But keep on fighting with Malachi Black, that percentage is going to go up from 1% to 100% real quick. That's where I get the anime feel from. He's like Goku. I can't say Goku. It's an anime where like this kid uses 1% of his power, and the more pissed off he gets or the more stressed he gets, he uses 100% of his power. I don't know what anime it's from, but this dude could use mind control from his mind just to fuck people up. And that's what Orange Cassidy reminds me of. It's like Miami Vice in anime form. That's basically what Orange Cassidy is. For God's sakes, he beat Chris Jericho 2 years ago. And that's what really put him on the map. His feud with Jericho.
Yeah. Jericho put someone over. Like, how many people did he put over?
Like, I will say Orange Cassidy is not for everyone. I will agree to that. It's not for everyone.
Not for everyone.
Shoot, Jim Cornette doesn't even like the gimmick. But shoot. Now imagine
Juice is gonna be like.
Imagine Vince Russo having the character of Orange Cassidy. Oh my God, Vince Russo would make him world heavyweight champion straight up. Like this, it's like daisical person, shitty writer. It goes together like a terrific car crash. Jesus. But anyway, Orange Cassidy, Adam Cole was really good. And then it happened. The Red Dragons reunited. Oh, damn. Prince Sean got it up.
Royal Rumble 2021, Owens versus Roman. Sasha and Carmella, that wasn't a great match. Stop it. Men's Royal Rumble Edge, Women's Royal Rumble Bianca Belair, and Goldberg.
Goldberg versus Drew. Drew versus Goldberg. Now he's going by the Royal Rumble. You're asking us, Prince Sean, out of all those matches, which one could have been potential match of the? If you're gonna be obvious, the obvious one here would be Owens and Roman.
Yeah.
Because even though Paul Heyman botched the 10 count with trying to unhook, that was botched. But other than that, it was still a good match. And D, what was your thoughts on Orange Cassidy and Adam Cole and the debut of Kyle O'Reilly?
I was over there watching these bum ass Sixers lose another game. Trash.
Let me guess. They messed up your money line. You was betting, wasn't it?
Of course.
Never bet for the Sixers. Never.
You guys lost to the Hawks?
They lost to the Hawks with everybody out with COVID.
Wait, the Hawks had everybody out with COVID?
The Hawks had everybody out. No Trae Young, no Clint Capella, no none of them people, man. They all was out.
I can't say much either. I can't say much. We haven't even played Atlanta yet, so I can't even say much.
So, what's the topic that y'all on?
So, Prince Sean put the like some of the best matches from 2021 that could be considered match of the year. So he put Owens versus Roman at Royal Rumble 2021. I don't know where he gets Sasha and Carmella from. I think that match was ass, in my opinion. Edge winning the Royal Rumble and Bianca Belair winning the Royal Rumble and Drew McIntyre and Goldberg.
Is this just WWE based or is this AEW?
This is WWE based.
WWE based. I really haven't been watching too much, but I thought that Brock and Roman Reigns match was good.
They fought this year?
They fought this year.
Yeah, they did.
I forgot.
Crown Jewel.
Crown Jewel, yeah.
Crown Jewel, you did that show. You did that show, D. Remember, I was at work.
It was the worst 4 hours of my life during Crown Jewel.
Gary, I fell asleep, and the Peacock app took away the Crown Jewel for me.
Yo,
yeah, that's right. It was messing up. Yeah,
I was dozing off live at the pay-per-view. I was dozing off.
Yeah,
literally live.
WWE is trash. I'm sorry.
I've been trying to tell Goolie to stop giving this WWE a benefit of the doubt.
A promo from MJF is better than their whole show.
That actually wasn't a bad pay-per-view according to Sleeping Angels. The funny thing about it, oh yeah, everybody should remember that live stream because I went off about the freaking Queen of the Ring tournament.
Or something.
I gave out like the biggest freaking rant. Now that should be rant of the year. That's rant of the year. When is the Spotlight Awards? Because I think I am due for rant of the year. Yes, because I am due for an award for the rant of the years. D, I remind you, I've ranted on my Bears. I've ranted on my Cubs this year. I've ranted on the only Chicago team I really haven't ranted on is the Bulls.
Goolie can't stand Brock Lesnar though. Goolie
and Brock. I've ranted on Brock. I was happy when Roman won. I ain't gonna lie. I was cheering. I was like a little cheerleader. Like ah. Okay, stand Brock, dude.
I like the whole thing that they got going on. It's like, well, is Paul Heyman loyal to Roman or is he with Brock? I like that angle.
Oh, Roman just fired him on Friday.
Yeah, Roman just fired him on Friday. Beat the crap out of him.
Shit out of him.
Is it just me, or is it when Paul Heyman gets beat up, it's hilarious when he gets beat up?
Yes.
Because he really looks like a walrus.
No, I think one of my favorite Brock Lesnar, not Brock Lesnar, Roman Reigns. Damn it, Paul Heyman reactions has to be when CM Punk laid out Brock, and then Paul was just looking, and then Punk just looked at Paul Heyman, and Paul Heyman was like, "Oh my god! Oh my god!
No. It's when Brock Lesnar beat the streak.
Oh my he beat the streak.
That reaction from Paul Heyman was crazy.
Oh, that dude was.
Yeah, the black dude.
With the eyes and the glasses.
I predicted Brock to win that match.
Who picked Brock to win that match?
Me.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I knew that was gonna happen.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Who else was going to do it? Who else was going to do it?
A younger person. It should have been anybody but Brock.
Honestly,
I want a full-time person to do it.
Honestly, me and my cousin set through the 2 back-to-back WrestleMania matches between Shawn Michaels and Undertaker. I think Michaels was the perfect fit to end the streak, and I'm gonna tell you why. All the feuds that Michaels and Undertaker had through the Attitude Era, through the Ruthless Aggression Era, those guys had they had a build-up. And I guess you must have froze up, so I'm gonna just switch you here.
Somebody called me.
But Andre can attest to this though. Those 2 matches, it could have been Shawn Michaels like what he did in his career, but Shawn Michaels was kind of the best person at that moment, or a Triple H at that moment could have ended the streak, in my opinion.
To be fair, I thought other than Shawn, Hunter was deadly close to breaking it too. I was the only one at WrestleMania 28 that went with the Undertaker. But I had that Mama Say, Mama Sa, Mama Kusha jinx on me because I had Triple H's t-shirt on while rooting for the Undertaker. And everybody was like,
He hedged it.
And when, oh my God, I thought the streak was over when Shawn and Triple H thought it was a great idea to play devil's advocate, super kick, pedigree combination. I was like, no! And then when Taker kicked out, my soul left my body.
I think we watched that match together, Dre, if I'm not mistaken. I think we watched those matches together.
Yeah, it was the end of an era.
Yeah,
Randy Orton had a better chance of breaking the streak. Yeah, they were talking about that too. Randy was originally supposed to break it.
That would have made sense.
But it was Randy.
But as the legend killer, though, Randy Orton was still on an Randy was still on an up and come when he fought him at WrestleMania, if I'm not mistaken. But that feud was everything, though.
And here, Prince Sean gave us some more match. Oh yeah, that could be potential match of the year too. Cole versus O'Reilly. Yeah.
Which one though? 1, 2, or 3?
The one where Cole the first one, because that was.
I think the non-sanctioned. I don't know if it was non-sanctioned or not.
It was it was non-sanctioned.
O'Reilly and Adam Cole 3 was the best for me.
The 2 out of 3 falls.
Yes,
I've got one.
Oh, Walter versus
WrestleMania.
Who?
Edge and Randy at WrestleMania.
Was that this year?
Trash.
Was that this year?
I loved it. Yes.
Was that this year?
That match was horrible.
No, because they considered it as the greatest match, like the greatest match ever, or something like that.
That was this year.
That was the street fight.
That was next year. That was last year. That wasn't this year. It was last year.
That was last year. Yeah, because it was COVID and they didn't have any fans. That's right.
Yeah, they had no fans.
Yeah, it was last year.
It was last year.
We're getting back into the code until the numbers going up. So
No. This one here is good. I love this one too. Walter versus Dragunov.
Yes,
dude.
That match was good.
Dude, yeah, that could be match of the year
too. I'm not a big fan
too.
of Walter, but Dragunov definitely deserved that win.
Dragunov was, oh my god. Edge versus Roman versus Daniel Bryan. Yeah, that was good. That was good. I didn't expect Roman to retain though.
Wow,
that's the one thing I did.
You talking about the Bianca and Sasha at WrestleMania, where
Bianca and Sasha match of the year. Yeah.
Hold on, I got breaking news. AEW's ratings broke 1 million. The quicker show broke 1 million.
Because of Kyle O'Reilly's debut.
Yeah, it broke 1 mil. I was like,
it was the debut.
Yeah, go for them.
Prince Sean say last year. Walter versus.
Oh, that was last year. Ow.
That was last year. The Edge and thing. Stand and deliver. That was last year. Damn, everybody's saying that was last year. Match of the decade right now. Even though it was a shitty ending. Orton versus the.
Put that away.
This is the same guy that looked like a milk carton as his profile picture. This is the same person that has a milk carton profile picture. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, missing children.
But you have some of the dumbest hot takes, like when it comes to sports in general.
So I got a question.
What did he say in Coach's Corner? He said something like, about Mike Tomlin.
He said when was the last time Mike Tomlin been to the AFC Championship? I said at the same time, when the last time Mike Tomlin had a losing season with the Pittsburgh Steelers?
That's true. I mean,
I shut that up real quick. But on to the next. Dre said he has a question.
Yeah. What do y'all consider the best theme of all time?
Like
WWE theme song, yeah. Entrance.
Oh, God.
SmackDown has one. The one with and I will be denied, and all I got is my pride. I love that one.
Yeah.
Right
now, my favorite is Judas by Jericho. That's my favorite.
Oh wait, wrestling theme. Oh, okay, theme.
Theme.
I thought you meant open.
No, wrestling theme, like theme.
Oh, wrestling
song.
Theme is damn. This year considered
right now.
Now it's Jericho.
I went to AEW this year, and I never heard Judas until this year. So Judas was fire. That's definitely a fire song.
I'm the reason why I'm making hand gestures at Darian because remember I was robbed of Judas.
Oh yeah, he went to AEW in Indianapolis. He was robbed of Judas. So.
Me and no, Jericho was there, but they got beat up. Wild apart. Yeah. We all snapped. We said F off, we said jerk off, we said so much things.
Does that video have now?
Oh, just to let you know, Ghoulie, remember I said the last pay-per-view, wrestling event that I went to before AEW? I was with that man at Survivor Series.
Survivor Series, yeah, that's when Lita retired.
Which one? When was that?
07. So that's 607.
Yeah, because it was DX versus DX versus the Spirit Squad, Dre, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know.
DX versus Rated RKO.
And it was
DX versus Rated RKO.
Mr. Kennedy. And we were like, Kennedy.
That chair shot was lethal. That chair shot was lethal. I'm shocked Kennedy was still alive.
One quarter, right?
Let's get back to the theme song. I just wanted to throw that out there.
My favorite is, and believe it or not, y'all probably have a lot better ones. I have two. One is.
I think I know.
What do you think? I'm just curious.
I don't know, because you might have grew out of it. Because you know.
I did, because it's not Michael's.
You see, I thought it was Michael's because you grew out of it.
Okay, so one is Disturbed. It was Glass Shatters for Austin.
That was Stone Cold Steve Austin. Hey, God, what the ass for put your gun? I love that theme.
I love that one.
I love that theme. Love it.
My favorite one, because I just listened to it all the way through, is Cooking. When The Rock was a heel, the Hollywood heel.
Oh, Dan.
Slowed it down and added the guitar. And I love the guitar.
And Dre loves the guitar. He does it. He loves the guitar. So
Now, for me, even though I think this guy,
you love the guitar so much, then why you ain't put Edge up there, Dre?
wait a minute, wait, I got something better than Edge's theme because this one's a straight up '90s one. Even though I hate Hulk Hogan, I have to say Hulk Hogan coming out to "Voodoo Child" by Jimi Hendrix. Come on, that Jimi Hendrix, the greatest guitarist that ever lived. Come on.
One of mine is a Code of Personality, obviously.
That's a classic. That's
And
still a classic to this day.
Randy Orton's, I think it was doing the Lesson Killer.
Burn my light. You gotta burn the light.
Nothing you can listen. This is how old
now it's time to
this song
shine.
is.
I'm gonna
Me and I used to have
take what's
MP3 players
mine.
back in the day. We had it on our MP3 players.
Oh,
Yes, we
Prince,
did.
yes, My Time by Triple H was good.
And all that stuff. It was a MP3
My Time was
MP3
cool.
players.
Now, my favorite, one of my favorite entrants, like, you know what? Chris Benoit's
I got
whatever. Chris Benoit's whatever was the one.
Yes.
Chris whenever.
That was an anthem of victory. That was an underdog theme song.
The original Rey Mysterio.
Who's that jumping out the sky? R-E-Y.
It will be Mitch. It will be
Here we
Mitch
go. Here we go.
No,
Can they bring that back?
whenever you heard the
Please
first
bring
chorus,
it back.
you got hype with Bret Hart. You heard that first. I used to get hype. I remember Shawn Michaels was doing a promo in Canada, and he was like, "If Bret the Hitman Hart had any guts, and he walked right down to this ring,
Yeah,
I
he trolled the
say,
fans.
"Hitman, I screwed you once, and I'll screw you again." And then that chord hit, everybody went crazy. It's like, "Oh my God, where he at? Where he at?"
And then it was just a ruse.
I'm
And it was a ruse.
You piece of shit.
Nah, what's another one? Another great theme song.
Triple H.
Triple H is automatic.
Oh, wait.
Are you
I
ready,
forgot one.
DX?
Evolution. I love
Evolution is a mystery.
My cousin is
That's
a
my
Motorhead
song.
fan, okay?
Yeah.
He's a
Know Your Role.
Motorhead fan.
Know Your Role. That's a good one. No Chance in Hell.
Oh yeah, no chance in hell. Vince McMahon's
Right.
theme. We
Top five
just,
on the front
So
page.
that's what you got.
to do
Every
the
time I
Vince
hear
walk.
that,
You got to do the
I
Vince
just think
walk.
about him tearing
Puppets.
his quads. Every time I hear that. Puppets.
Like puppets. Whoa, fun, damn
my
face
God.
the line.
Break
They
the
call
wall.
me the Vince McMahon of the Spotlight Sports Network, man. They call me the Vince McMahon. I don't know why, but they call me the Vince
Oh,
McMahon.
I call you
Booker-
Paul. But
Nah, here,
break the
Nah.
wall. Break the walls down.
Yes.
Jericho's yes.
Break the walls, yeah, that's definitely.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this now because I'm an ECW fan, and I got D can tell you I got like a freaking
he has
library
the collection of every ACW pay per view you can name, Dre. He has the whole damn collection.
I was a
he
kid
says
when
I
I first
walk
saw
alone.
ECW.
The one I love. You know what? Even though it's cheating, the Sandman's entrance, Enter the
Oh.
Sandman by Metallica. Come on.
I love that song, but the Sandman scared the life out of me when I was 9. I would see
I
the
met
word
him. I have a
sand in the
picture on
book, and
Facebook
I'd be
with
like,
him.
nope.
Another one, Tommy Dreamer's "Man in the Box" by Alice in Chains, because his theme was badass,
Okay.
and Alice in
I
Chains
heard
was
it
badass.
a few times, but not much.
Raven's theme, "Come Out and Play" by The Offspring.
I forget the name of it. Undertaker's when he's on the motorcycle.
You're gonna pay. There's no. That one's good too.
Rolling.
Rolling by
Got
Limp Bizkit.
Biscuit.
Rolling.
Ed, American Badass.
Badass.
Yes, that was the one. That was the
Radio
one right
edit.
there.
I'm the
Radio.
radio edit. I'm the porno thing. Nah, who else? Who else had a good theme song too? Hey, I ain't
Kristen had
gonna.
a good theme song too.
No, my
Christian was
favorite.
good. I like Christian.
Yes. Wait a minute. Who said it? Somebody said it. Somebody said Christians. Yeah,
Me.
that's the best one. That's the best one. You're on your own.
No, I like
Eddie Guerrero.
Eddie's. I lie. I cheat. I steal.
Viva la Raza. Yep.
I like the other one. I like the other one when like his last theme before he passed away, Gangstaline. That was that was nice too. I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
Gangstaline was alright. It was alright.
Gangstaline was cool.
I
No,
don't
another
care. I still rap. Oh, it's time to rock and roll.
Whoa.
It's
Trish
time
Stratus.
I'm in control. 'Cause that
Lil' Kim.
was on that. Lil' Kim was rapping that. Hell
Little
yeah.
Kim.
No, I got one for y'all.
The fact
What?
that Nicki
Yeah.
Minaj rapped Victoria's
scared.
theme
I'm
song.
scared what Andre about to
I
put out.
never
I'm
knew that.
scared. I'm
I
scared.
never knew that. Really?
What's up? What's up? What's
I
up?
knew it.
Our truth.
You can get with this.
People love it there. Wait, did anybody know? Did anybody remember that our truth used to rap his theme song? Not the
Yeah.
What's Up
Yeah.
one.
Yo,
No, then in the Attitude Era, because a lot of people forgot that our truth was in the Attitude Era.
It was K. He was K Quick. Then,
Yeah, he was
right?
K Quick. Yeah, and I had
But he was like,
Like,
I'm the hottest thing since a bowl of grits.
yes, that
Apple
one.
Kicking dust. Apple Jacks better hush.
Yes, big old Big Daddy Yoda about to bust. Like I'm K Quick getting rowdy, move some things, get rowdy. D, I will send you the whole song because the song is
Oh, my
actually not
goodness.
that bad. I was like,
funny.
I'm like,
I'ma
our
tell you,
truth is
with
not
me-
that bad of a rapper.
With me and Andre used to grow up and we just used to wrestle and do dumb stuff. He always used to say this.
Oh my god!
That's all. Yes, see, look. Oh man, some good times, some good times.
Merry Christmas, Earl Cole.
Man, you got the sound.
Yo, that's my guy Earl.
Oh,
What
my
is
sound
up,
effect.
man?
Listen, Dre, you listen. I got the Hell in a Cell JR too. I got that on here too.
No.
God is my witness. He is broken in half. He killed him.
Oh my god! Oh my god! God is my witness. He is broken in half. The poor remember after that, he's like, the poor son of a, he's broken in half, and the Undertaker likes it.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm trying to think now.
Like the Undertaker's coming.
He going through the cell. He was like, somebody stop the damn match.
New Jack's theme, yes, New Jack's theme is beast. Why? Because not only he comes out to Dr. Dre and Ice Cube's Natural Born Killers, but also the damn theme keeps on playing repeat on repeat. Come
While
on.
he's in the middle of his matches that it was still playing.
Yes, beating, and all he would do is just beat your ass with weapons. That's all New Jack would do.
I didn't like New Jack, man. Once I seen him stabbing people and all of that, trying to kill people.
How about
like,
the
man,
worst intros?
that's enough
The
for me.
worst theme song. The worst.
God.
Oh no,
worst?
Rob Conway's Look
Yes.
at me. Just look at me. Ain't that a sight to see? I'm like, what the fuck?
Do y'all remember when William Regal came in as Lord Stephen Regal? And
Yes.
he had like this little weird British.
Yeah.
Oh wait. I like
It
that
sounded like he
theme.
was about to drink a cup of tea or something.
No,
Like,
he was
weird.
more of a gentleman with that theme. I like it when he always came out like had his hand in his bag and he always be like waving like hello to all my friends in Philadelphia. I love that William Regal.
This is controversial. The Shields. I honestly,
What?
The
I get
Shield?
tired of that.
The
Damn.
Shields theme was amazing. What are you talking about?
It was amazing, but they
It's-
watered it down.
Thank
They
you.
watered it down.
I wouldn't even say it got watered down. It was amazing.
Man,
It was
Damn it. And come on.
That's
So-
the Roman Reigns, and they
Kinda
kept
happy.
on playing it.
That's why I
But
was
they
kind of
didn't-
happy that Roman changed it because I was getting tired of hearing it.
But the one thing I loved about the theme is when you hear the helicopters in the background. I like that. The helicopter part in the background. I was like, damn, is there a helicopter in here?
Sierra
The
Hotel,
worst theme
India,
song
Echo,
ever is the
Lima.
Spirit Squads. I don't give a shit. what
The
nobody-
Spare Squad is the worst theme. That is the worst.
Of course you
Mitch,
say that.
Mitch, just admit it. That gimmick sucked. The only thing we got out of it was Dolph Ziggler. That's it. And we are the Spirit Squad.
That was
No.
Man, I was waiting for it.
12.
Hold on. I was waiting for it, Dre.
That's how it started.
You
little
never
sparkle.
really peeped that part when they say we are the Spirit Squad.
It's so bad that it got over.
Why? Carlito's
You know-
Carlito's theme was badass. Don't
Yeah,
do
that
that.
was cool. Don't do that.
Come on,
Yeah,
like, it's
the one
I liked it, and it was
no,
just
the one that hold on, Mitch.
I
Jeez,
did it
the
in
one
the
that yes,
Yeah,
people
okay.
don't want to be cool.
Cool.
Dun, 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 dun. You know what
You know
cool
what
is
cool
that
is?
you're looking at
Hold up,
it.
you know we forgetting one badass theme song though.
no,
What?
I got
We're
another one.
forgetting one badass theme song.
What is
That
it?
was Lita's theme song. Hello.
Stop your roast.
Yes.
That was dope.
That was
Nah,
a
another-
badass theme song for a women's wrestler at that.
Yeah.
Nah, another theme song that's really freaking catchy. Oh my gosh, Shane McMahon's "Here Comes the Money."
Mhm.
Here
Here
comes the money.
See, I'm pretty basic.
You guys
I
say
like-
Jeff Hardy's?
Jeff
Yo,
Hardy's, yes.
MVPs.
I'm coming. Nobody can stop me. No, hold me.
That's right,
Nobody
JC,
control
MVP
me.
theme was a hit.
Wait, which Undertaker coming out to Kid Rock or Undertaker coming out to Limp Bizkit? The Limp Bizkit one.
Limp
I mean,
Bizkit, man.
Limp
Limp
Bizkit one
Bizkit
was
was the better
better.
Now, I just had it in my goddamn head. What the hell? Shane's ministry theme now.
No, I got one for you. I got one for y'all.
I hated the
What does
guy.
everybody want? Head.
Oh, so that, I did not know what was going on. I'm like, why are they talking about this mannequin? I did not know.
What does everybody need? Head.
Head. At that time, we didn't understand it.
Right. I was playing basketball.
Like he uses the head as a damn, like it's a real thing, and that's the thing I loved about. And also, I also have WWF Attitude, and you can play as Head as a playable character. Head is a playable character. But here's the funny thing,
I
like
love Vader's. I love
Vader.
the Vader's.
It's time. It's time. It's Vader time. I know we're good.
He was on my favorite show, Boy Meets World. I love that show.
Wasn't King Kong Bundy on there too?
Three that I like.
Yeah.
I like Psycho Sid.
Yeah.
Psycho Sid's
that.
theme was.
I like.
I ain't gonna lie, Mankind's old theme used to scare me.
Ken Shamrock. That was weird.
Yeah, he was weird. The rocking back and forth,
weird.
Mankind, like this.
Yeah, that one. Like, I'm like, ugh.
Time he hit somebody, like, yeah,
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
I used to laugh at that every time he did that. We was like cry to our through our eyes from just looking at that. It was so
funny. The other
funny.
one that I like was it's underrated, but Taz when he came to WWE.
Yeah, Taz.
That theme was dope.
The one that he came out when it was like dark and it was orange.
Uh-huh.
Like, something like that. I forgot how it go.
Read that
Drew
one.
McIntyre, yes.
He needs to bring that back. Broken Dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, Broken Dreams was good.
Can you imagine, Randy?
I hate the McIntyre theme song now. I hate it.
I like
The Road Warriors.
Before he became Happy Corbin, when he was just regular Baron Corbin.
I
Lone Wolf.
I got one
from heaven. Yes.
Mark Henry.
Yes.
Which
Wait,
one?
Somebody- 3-6 Mafia. 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah.
3-6
You
Mafia.
guys do the 3-6
Somebody
Mafia.
gonna get their ass beat.
It's kick.
I like them both.
Man, we were live and we heard Mark Henry's theme and they went to commercial and they still played that. Everybody in the stadium got crunk. Oh no. The most racist gimmick ever. That was so stereotypical.
Wait.
I hated it.
How about
What was racist about it?
Really, Crime Time?
Crime Time was stereotypical if you really think about it. They were a great tag team, don't get me wrong, but the gimmick was so stereotypical.
No, I got one. Money.
Yeah.
money,
That money.
Yeah.
money.
Okay, if y'all gonna bring out that, how about the primetime players? Make it move, make it move, make it $1 million move,
Millions
make
of
it
dollars.
move.
I love that
Yeah,
one.
billions of dollars, billions of
Fan of
dollars,
that.
Millions of dollars.
billions of dollars, billions of dollars.
I'll never forget Titus going for the greatest Royal
Oh
Rumble.
yeah, you don't
Slide
lose
to
your
the
mind
ring.
today. Hey Eric, all I gotta say when you do that Laker game, bro, just don't throw your cell phone, okay?
Nah, wait,
Thank
man.
God I
Who-
did not go live for that Sixers. Thank God.
Mickey,
Let me
Nike.
see what other theme songs that I like.
I like Orange Cassidy's theme song. I ain't gonna lie. Love that theme song. But no,
I ain't gonna lie, the AEW got some cool
no, listen,
theme songs.
listen
Adam
to
Cole's theme
Jungle
song is dope.
Boys. Listen
Adam
to
Cole, baby. I do like
Li-
that. That's pretty
listen to Jungle Boy's theme song.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my God. I got that on my
dope. I heard
playlist.
it when I was at the AEW event. I think I heard it.
Street
Street
Profits,
Profits and Crime Time together.
Oh God.
Wow. Everybody getting the smoke.
See you, Earl. Have a good one.
Everybody's getting Kool-Aid and everybody's getting weed in their system.
Right.
Oh, definitely. That's definitely
Nah,
a vibe.
here, you know what else is a weird theme? Hello, ladies.
Oh,
Of
he
Venus.
was a pervert. They literally had a porn star on TV. Like, the big
Right, he
dog
kept doing
scene.
this.
Yeah.
Nah, how about this one? Mark Henry. It's sexual, baby. Yeah. Sexual
Big Captain
chocolate.
Bar come up on a Titantron.
Yes.
Mark Henry sexual chocolate.
I love the
Sexual, baby.
Naruto and Big Show. I love that one.
Got
Nah, the
Megan
Godfather. The Godfather.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Ho Train.
pregnant. Oh, train.
Oh, he always killed me when he kept doing this. So like, Ho Train.
How about the CM
But,
Punk
how
original?
about-
CM Punk original.
Yes,
Oh.
CM Punk's original was good. To be honest, though, there's actually some trivia to that. It wasn't originally supposed to be Punk's. Punk's theme was going to be voices.
Yeah, it was
And
supposed to be voices.
Punk was supposed to have voices, and Randy was supposed to have "We've Been Through the Darkest Days." Yes, Randy Orton only used that theme once. Look it up. I think WWE probably edited it because that's what they like to do now. They had Randy Orton come out to that theme song when he faced Rob Van Dam in the I think it was called the what was the match called? It was a stipulation. I think it was the damn, what is those things called? The stretcher match. Yeah.
Mm. Yo, you
Yeah,
know,
I
I
wonder if they still do
promos.
stretcher matches.
Oh, no.
You know, I could watch new promos because it was just so funny how uncomfortable he made people. I could watch Goldust do promos all day long.
If you want,
you would crack up at Goldust promo show.
If you want some best Goldust promos, I would recommend going on WWF Attitude and Goldust promo. Because in the video game, oh my God, Goldust went ham on his promos. like he came up I was like playing the game and I was like, okay, here comes Goldust in a cutscene. He's like this: if you want it, come get it. But this time, you're gonna have to fight for it. I was like, what? I need an adult. I said I needed an adult after that cutscene was gone. I'm like, I need an adult. I need an adult.
I remember, I forgot. I don't know if it was Attitude or Raw or Warzone or something, but they actually had him do the Shattered Dreams in the game. He would literally go.
It was Attitude. It was Attitude. It was Attitude. It was Attitude that did it. No, but the one thing with Goldust had like one of the most creepiest sayings. He would say, I just wait till you feel the leather glove on your pretty ass. I'm like, wait, what? No, for real. Goldust would say some wild things in WWF Attitude to the point I had to put it on everybody.
I believe it. Goldust was one of those guys, man. He was weird, but he was funny as hell.
So he was,
you know what?
Doing a promo with the Undertaker, and he was holding his hand in the ring. He was like, "You smell good. What is that embalming fluid number 5?"
Yeah.
What?
No,
ain't nothing like the Ultimate Warrior though.
Nah, the Ultimate Warrior, the best promo will always be
with the rocket fuel.
The one will always be this, like this. With a bed full of nails. or in a pen, a jungle razor, or a jungle where Kamala walks a pen. When I have law and justice on my side and the Grim Reaper right behind, what are you gonna do? It's like, what the what?
Yo, his promo
It was one of the parts that Andre always laughed at on the DVD. He'd be like, what are you gonna do? What are you?
No, my favorite. No. Here's one. Here's a rare Undertaker promo. When Undertaker says Mortal Kombat.
Goolie, I gotta do one thing that's gonna make Andre laugh. It's one thing that I do that make Andre laugh.
Straight face. Hold on. Oh God!
What the hell is that?
When you hear the promo,
Hogan promo, he was like, "As you, Hulk Hogan, travel to WrestleMania." He told him he was going to tear down the cockpit door. Hulk Hogan, shove that control until I nosedive, Hulk Hogan, and you will soon be close to parts unknown.
You gotta really look at the DVD. He does that at the end. Like, one thing about me and Dre, we look at the littlest shit and we think it's so funny.
You know what? It's one more.
Now, remember when
I know you're crying.
Remember when Goldberg, he was like, Goldberg here. He's like, Goldberg here.
He was talking about the Vince McMahon joint when he joined the NWO, when he was sitting in the chair and that music was like,
Randy Sam, don't be disrespectful, Randy. That's Darion's cousin that's joining us here on the show.
Yeah, that's my cousin Dre, y'all. He definitely knows his wrestling, man.
What happened?
Nah, he said, who was that talking? And he said, Twister's brother. Who is that, Malc? Wow. Twister's brother.
These people in the chat.
Hey, Darian, you're going to love this. Tobias Harris tipped the basketball into our own net.
We ain't talking about Tobias Harris.
Here it is. Look at this stupid gimmick of all time. No. Yeah, Perry Saturn making love to a mop was so degrading. Moppy.
What? Punishment.
Moppy. It was punishment. That was a punishment. Oh my God.
You think Lita marrying Kane was punishment too?
Nah, that was part of a storyline. It was more punishment for Matt than it was. That was more of a punishment for Matt than it was for Lita and Kane.
Hold up, be right back.
Now I got a punishment. I got one of the weirdest. No, here's one. D is gonna love it. Odd Man Johnson. Odd Man Johnson.
Oh man,
it's so sad. If Odd Man Johnson never got hurt, can you imagine what Vince would have done with Ahmed?
Hey Dre, you ever notice with Odd Man Johnson, that motherfucker always had a wedgie? Always had a wedgie.
I never looked at that man's cheek out. So, but it was weird. That was weird.
Like Ahmed Johnson had the look. The only problem with Ahmed, he couldn't stay healthy.
Right.
That was the only problem. Like he had the look. He had he had it. And then his promos. Oh my God. Look up WF Warzone at Ahmed Johnson. You would laugh your head off. You would laugh your head off.
He always screaming. He was real intense. He was really intense.
I'm happy that AEW is doing a tournament in Owen Hart. So yeah, let's continue with AEW a little bit. So they talked about Owen Hart. We also have Wardlow versus some jobber. Wardlow is slowly becoming a babyface, and I cannot wait for that. And then the main event, obviously, the Six Trios tag match. Can we just talk about CM Punk's face paint while he looked like the Ultimate Warrior?
He really looked like the Ultimate Warrior.
He looked like the Ultimate Warrior. And then Sting with the CM Punk face paint, too.
Yeah, I don't know if that was such a great idea.
CM Punk Sting wore the CM Punk on his shirt too.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that we got to see Sting and CM Punk in the same ring makes me happy.
Oh yeah,
right.
Can we just witness that? There's a lot of things that we'll never get to see. This is why you have to cherish these moments now. We're never going to see The Undertaker versus Sting. That will always break my heart.
Right. And they had the opportunity to do it, and they put him in the ring with Triple H. Like, really?
I mean, we didn't see the Undertaker for a year, and I didn't mind Taker versus Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania 31. I didn't mind that, only if the streak was still around, because I would have been perfectly fine with Bray Wyatt beating the streak at WrestleMania 31.
Can you imagine if Bray Wyatt was the Fiend against the Undertaker?
Oh God, ooh,
I would have loved that.
I would have loved it. That would have been like the new face of fear. The new face of fear.
That would have been crazy. Just imagine both of them sitting up out of nowhere and
what did Jason Michaels
selling
say?
Everything.
All right, wait a minute.
Can we do a watch along of Owen Hart tournament, Malk and Darian? When Darian come back, pin Mouse. Pin it, Malk. When Darian come back. Pin what to be exact?
This comment. I think we do the Owen Hart tournament. When is it? That's what I want to know. I don't. No, wait. I think it starts after the January 5th show, I believe.
I got a question. How do y'all feel about that Owen Hart tournament being in AEW when his whole career was in WWE? And I know his wife has like such disdain for WWE, but it's like I'm happy we get to see something. Don't get me wrong, but don't you think he deserves to like at least be where they can show a bunch of his footage and everything? Like, I just feel like he should have something to do with WWE.
They would have to buy the right. They would have to buy the right. But at the same time, you can say selfish, but you got to remember this is the same company that killed her husband, and people like to blame Vince McMahon for it. Granted, the show should have stopped. If the show would have stopped, I bet you Owen Hart's wife Owen Hart would already been in the Hall of Fame. But to me, if you really want to blame somebody who really killed Owen Hart, you got to put Vince Russo. Vince Russo is the main person I blame for Owen's death. Why? Because he was the one that gave Owen Hart that stupid blue blazer gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
I hated that gimmick so bad.
Owen didn't even want to get up there and do it. He was afraid of heights. He didn't want to do that.
I like it, but Martha's never going to forgive Vince McMahon for what Vince Russo did. Never. Oh, yeah. And yeah, that's why we'll never, ever see Owen Hart in the Hall of Fame. It sucks, but that's reality. I guess the only thing you can say, if Owen Hart has kids, which I believe he does, and if, Owen's, if Martha, passes on, maybe it's up to the kids. Maybe the kids might do it. But, I know Brett wants to do it, but Brett doesn't have a say-so in it. And Martha's the only one that has to say so. If you really want to be technical, Vince Russo gave him that stupid gimmick and it killed him. Hell, if Owen Hart was still alive, Triple H wouldn't have been the game. Like Triple H even admitted that the gimmick, the game character, that was going to be Owen Hart. So everything Triple H did in his career, all that was going to be on Owen Hart. I'm like, can you imagine the game Owen Hart?
Right.
The game Owen Hart. Dude, that even sounds.
Then what would Triple H have?
He would still probably be something else. Hunter.
Still be Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
He was hanging with Sean, so he was branching into his own anyway. But
he took a lot of rap for a lot of things that went down behind the scenes.
Owen was actually WWE champion for a day, right?
Owen was never WWE champion. He's won every single title except for the WWE championship.
Hold on. Hey D, I'm sending you a picture. Hold on.
Oh shit.
Gary on Impact just announced on Twitter we get Jonathan. Wait, Jonathan A. Wait, what? Jonathan Gresham versus Chris Sabin for the Ring of Honor title at Hard to Kill. Oh, damn.
Interesting.
It's probably gonna be the final.
Know for Thursday Night Football, it's tied at 10 going into the 4th.
Come on, 49ers. I picked the Niners.
That's what I did too. I picked the Niners as well.
I've lost all faith because Green Bay is going to get the first round bye, unfortunately. Because Arizona, you can't trust Arizona. There's no way. I don't believe Cleveland's beating Green Bay tomorrow on Christmas Day. I would laugh hysterically, but nah. The fate's already,
And then Tom
decided.
Brady, the Buccaneers, they're injured.
So to the point that they got Le'Veon Bell now on the team. But anyway, Darian watch football. Wait, what does it say? Darian's football watch along is funny good.
Well, ain't that ironic?
What?
My cousin just sent me 2 pictures of Owen Hart holding the World Wrestling Federation Championship.
He won it.
He won it before.
They just they it was so fast. It was like a day, and they didn't even count it to the record.
Nope.
They like Owen really could have been special. Oh, he was.
He could have been a
He
game
could've really been
changer for the
champion.
company.
Right.
But you got Shawn to blame because Shawn Michaels and his thing with Brett. Then you had Vince Russo. And what if Owen Hart would have left? What if Owen would have left?
Went to WCW?
No, well, yeah, went to WCW with Brett and the rest of the Hart boys. But it was Vince McMahon. It was Vince McMahon and Jim Cornette. Jim Cornette said, "Look, we want you to be the next Bret Hart. We want you to avenge your brother." And that didn't work because Shawn didn't want to put Owen over. And then the whole ordeal with Austin too kind of hurt Owen too. Damn near crippling Owen. And then Stone Cold never forgive Owen.
Desperate to get back into winning the ratings over WCW around that time.
And like you already had Stone Cold who was on the rise. You had The Rock who was starting to get on the rise.
Yep.
Triple H was starting to get on the rise. Who else? We had Undertaker still. We had Kane on the rise.
Mm-hmm.
Face your brother. Face your brother. Face your brother. One more time.
He has a
Undertaker. You will burn in hell.
My favorite will always be this. I had a dream that the ring was surrounded by fire. Undertaker, step into my dream. Face your brother one more time. The only way to win this match is that you or your brother will have to catch fire. Oh my God. Like for real, as a little kid, I did not know. Does anybody remember the commentary from Paul Bearer at WrestleMania 14 when Undertaker started having the advantage and Paul Bearer just looked at Undertaker saying, damn you, a dead man, damn you to hell.
Yo, I can't.
Paul Bearer be killing me when he be like, oh yes, it's all over for the dead man. Oh my God, he be getting so hard on goddamn Taker. He's like this.
Sorry.
Oh shoot! Remember,
what if
like
the real ECW was still alive? How would y'all think it would compete with AEW and New Japan and CZW?
Knowing Paul Heyman, I think Paul Heyman would have been sucked from power around that time. I think Todd Gordon.
Oh, imagine if ECW was around when the internet was big. Just imagine.
Oh my God, that fan base would be tolerable. ECW fans can be smarks at their own time, but at the same time, it caters to them.
It caters to them. I'll be right back.
Like it caters to them. So having ECW being around, they would have had a partnership with Combat Zone Wrestling. They would have had a partnership with Dragon Gate. They would have had all these other partnerships with New Japan and all of that. But the problem with it is, like, maybe I might have to book, what if ECW was still alive in 2001? Like, all I would have done basically is just, do the one thing that was leaked. And that was Shane McMahon wanted to buy ECW. He wanted to own his own company. So first things first, what I would do, the invasion angle. Unfortunately, it still happens, but ECW is not a part of it. Shane McMahon will be running ECW, and he will be running ECW on his own, in his own state. That's what you do. Shane McMahon buys ECW, and he makes an appearance. And here's what you do. You don't make Shane McMahon heel. You don't make him heel, even though the fans are going to make him heel, but don't make him heel. Just say that Shane McMahon is just there to help Paul Heyman through his financial troubles. And let's just say Paul Heyman and Shane are in the ring together. And Paul said, just remember the deal. You can own ECW, but I can still control ECW. There, boom. Mm-hmm. That's all you have to do. But knowing the fans, they would make Shane McMahon the heel. Fans would Some fans will probably hate the move, but if they knew that Paul Heyman was bad with money, maybe 9 times out of 10, Shane would probably be the savior. But who knows? But that's maybe I have to do that on this channel and do a whole entire
Heyman was terrible
booking.
with cash.
Like I would have to do a whole booking of 2001. So I have all the way from Guilty as Charged 2001, which happened. So I have to go from Living Dangerously 2001 all the way to Guilty as Charged 2002. So that's like 1 year of booking that I have to do. And one thing I would do, y'all, I would make Shane McMahon a heel. Not Shane McMahon a heel, sorry. I would make Tommy Dreamer a heel.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I would make Tommy heel because Tommy, through the year, I would probably make Tommy a heel because, well, he's pissed that Paul Heyman lied to him, and the fact that now he has to work under Shane, he doesn't like it. So there's that. I would have made Rob Van Dam ECW World Heavyweight Champion. I would have made Nova ECW Television Champion. And as for the Tag Team Championships, that's another whole can of worms.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, there's also some debuts on ECW. Since WCW was out of business, there was a person on WCW who started early in WCW that you guys didn't realize. I think you should know the name. The name is AJ Styles.
Yeah.
AJ Styles in the original ECW. Christopher Daniels, a lot of people don't know this. He was in ECW originally. But yeah, other than that, we already got AEW out the way. Now we get to talk about AJ Styles. And speaking of AJ Styles to NXT. I know D, when he comes back, he's probably gonna snap, crackle, and pop. But for me, well, AJ wanted to go to NXT apparently.
I don't understand why.
Well, there's new talent over there, and let's be real. There's nothing really for AJ Styles to do now on the main roster. And plus, having him babyface is also great. Yes, keep AJ as a babyface. He's a better babyface than he is a heel. And that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I can see that. But who's down there in NXT that'll give AJ Styles a great match?
That's where AJ is going there to NXT for, just to put some of these new guys, on the map. He's taking on Grayson Waller right now, and I think him and Grayson will have a hell of a match. You got Bronson Breakker and his feud with Tommaso Ciampa. You can have AJ versus Tommaso Ciampa, AJ Styles versus LA Knight, AJ Styles versus Pete Dunne. I mean, there are some people on that. Yeah, there you go. Cameron Grimes. AJ Styles versus Cameron Grimes would be a match I would love to see. Like, there are some people on there that AJ can wrestle with just to put these boys on the map. It's just like the whole ordeal when they had Charlotte on NXT. That's what I think what they're doing with AJ. Do I hate the fact that AJ's in NXT? Not really. After what I saw, not really. Now, will AJ win the NXT championship down the road? Probably, but not too soon. They're gonna test the waters with Bronson Breakker. That dude is a freaking beast. And being the son of Rick Steiner, that's saying a lot.
That is saying a lot. It is.
And he is literally going toe to toe with Tommaso right now. Hell, he even pinned Tommaso in the last pay-per-view. So you got that. So Darian, I know you've been waiting to talk about this. I wanted to say happy holidays to all you guys and your families, and have a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Thank you, John L. Jackson. I appreciate that.
Appreciate that, brother.
But Darian, how do you feel about the whole AJ Styles thing? I know you hated it when I posted it, but
I'm still honestly, I'm still not a fan of it, bro. I'm still not a fan of it. I think this is beneath AJ Styles, in my opinion. I think it's beneath him. I think is pure disrespect. I don't know. I just feel like at the end of the day, I just didn't feel that. I'm sorry. I'm fixing up Eric's live stream at the moment.
To me,
Just give me a
because
second.
like the word came out that AJ wanted to go to NXT because he felt like there was nothing for him to do in the main roster, which is true. Because I don't see them putting another championship on him. He lost Omos. He's now babyface again.
He won every title, right?
AJ's won the US. Has AJ won the Intercontinental Championship? I believe he has.
I think he did.
He's a former tag team champ. AJ Styles is a Grand Slam in WWE, to be honest with you. Tag team champion, US champion, Intercontinental champion, World Heavyweight champion. Yeah, AJ's a Grand Slam.
Yeah, he's a Grand Slam.
He's a Grand Slam. But like he said, he wanted to go to NXT to basically wrestle with the Young Bloods. And I'm not mad at that. I ain't mad at AJ for making that decision. But let's be real. Do you think they would actually give the world title back to AJ Styles? I don't think they would.
That is held hostage by Roman Reigns.
I won't even say held hostage by Roman, but I'm talking about not just dethroning Roman. What about Big E? I don't see him doing it with Big E either. So I'm not mad at AJ went to NXT.
Big E, I have a feeling he's going to lose that at the Rumble, but to who? I don't know.
Nah, Big E's going to lose it at Mania. Mania or Money in the Blank. Mitch, AJ Styles, hold on. Wait a minute. John L. Jackson says to Mitch, AJ Styles can help out the young talent. It's not a bad move for him because he's not doing nothing on the main road. He's not doing anything. He just left that program with Omos. And I think his final match on Raw is against Omos.
That's the booking's fault. That's the creator's fault.
I didn't care. I didn't care for it.
The first thing
I'll be like, give me this title shot or I'll walk. Because
AJ's not going to do that.
In the world,
I think
he needs to be treated as such.
One more run at the title, and then that'd be it for him. I think he should get one more run.
Tommaso Ciampa versus AJ Styles. Oh my God! Woo! I would love to see that.
Don't get me wrong. I would love to see it, but I think I think AJ Styles would be better if it was the black and gold brand. In my opinion, that's why I feel like I don't like it because of the new, all the changes that they did to NXT. If it was the black and gold brand, AJ Styles fits perfectly.
If there's anybody that deserves to go back to NXT, the following people do. Ricochet is one of them. I would love for Ricochet to go back to NXT because they're not doing anything with him. When's the last time we saw Ricochet on TV? The last time we saw him on TV is when he lost to Drew McIntyre.
True.
You know who else I would love to see in NXT? And I don't know how D would feel about this or Mitch. I would love to see Dolph Ziggler in NXT. I would love to see Dolph in NXT 2.0. Like, get him out of that tag team. Really? The Dirty Dogs? Him and Bobby Roode? Really? Really? Like Bobby Roode. Bobby Roode's another one. But they're not gonna do that with Bobby.
Did you say Dolph Ziggler?
Yeah. To NXT.
I can see that.
Ricochet, Dolph Ziggler, Bobby Roode. Well, obviously, we're getting Samoa Joe back in NXT. Samoa Joe is coming back. So now imagine that. AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe.
Glorious.
Yes. Glorious. Oh, I will give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend. Now, it's another person that should go to NXT. You know what? People can at me all they want. Put Baron Corbin back on NXT because I hate this happy Corbin crap.
I hate the happy Corbin.
I hate this happy Corbin crap. What is this? There's nothing happy about this. And I love Baron Corbin. Now, corporate Corbin, I liked. Okay? King Corbin, I liked. End of days Corbin, I liked. But this happy Corbin. But no. It's lame. No.
Just give me the lone wolf, and I don't care. Just give me the lone wolf.
There was nothing for AJ Styles to do in the main roster, and it wasn't going to be the one one to take. He wasn't going to be the one to take the title of Biggie. No, he wasn't.
No.
So I'm not mad that AJ went. I feel more comfortable if Triple H was still on NXT, but it's not. It's
we understand
it's
why
Vince and Bruce
That's
Pritchard.
another thing too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Vince and Bruce Pritchard are a part of that. When Triple H gets 100% healthy, and I hope and pray to God it's very, very soon, he's going to look at his baby and look at Vince and say, what the hell did you do to my baby?
I'm surprised he ain't saying it right now while he's recovering.
If he did, that man would probably be in the hospital again. I mean, the man would probably be in the hospital again if him snapping at Vince. And to be honest, the only person that really over there from Triple H's hires that's still there is Sean. Remember, they got Sean in NXT training young guys too.
All right. Something came up. I gotta head out. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, Mitch.
All right, I'll catch you
to
guys.
wrap it up anyway because I gotta go over and help Eric with the Lakers and Spurs game. So
Donte's not there? Donte's not over there?
Not yet because he's over on Big Play Slay with the play-by-play for the Titans and 49ers.
Gotcha. Okay.
Well, since we're about to wrap it up anyway, we've already caught on everything bit on news. So an hour and 45-minute show.
I take it.
I'll take
Shout
that.
out to my cousin Andre for coming on. I know he has kids and family and everything of that nature, but thank him for taking the time out of his his busy day. He does work for the city. He does drive the buses out here, so he has all different types of shifts and stuff. And I'm kind of happy that me and Goolie agreed on this day because he's only off on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So if it comes to classic wrestling, my boy knows it. You know what I'm saying? That's why me and Goolie is who we are because it reminds me of my cousin. So I don't see my cousin much, but when we do talk, it's like we gel, it mesh. But
and next week we will get Dub back. So Dub will come back for the wrestling podcast too, because he was been watching a lot of AEW and he even watched Raw this week.
Oh shit! I knew he was stressed.
Nope, he got buzzed.
Okay.
So there's a good thing with that. So other than that, y'all, one last thing, because I don't know if anything's going to happen. Y'all know how I am. I don't do anything on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. That is the time for me to chill and be with family. So from schedule from here on out, Sunday, oh God, we come back from that. We got the morning show. Sunday, oh God, I don't know even though we're out of playoff contention, I might as well, for the hell of it, might as well finish taking my medicine.
Just to let you know.
Thank God. Please don't. No more.
It won't be on the network. We're doing Bills and Pats at 1.
Thank you.
We're doing
No
Raiders
more.
and Broncos at 4.
No more. No more Bears games on the Spotlight Sports Network. So we have the Bears and the Seahawks, and I picked the Seahawks just to let y'all know. Spoiler alert. God, this sucks. But if the Bears somehow beat the freaking Seattle Seahawks, I'm gonna laugh hysterically. I just want them to win, but I know they're not gonna win. So there's that, even though I don't really want to, but you know what? I said to myself I would finish this season for you guys. And then Monday, the Madden franchise continues episode 2, Bungle in the Jungle, where the Bears take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Hopefully we can win a game, and hopefully Justin Fields doesn't throw an interception in crunch time. So hopefully for that. So until then,
I kind of wish you lived in Philly because Philly restocked on PS5s.
So until then, everybody, evening on Christmas, there is no escape. Darion, the Sixers, LOL. Oh God, look at that.
Oh my God, B-Town breakdown. Go home.
I mean, you could make
go home.
You could make the argument too. You can't say anything either because this team lost to the Colts. Anyway, happy holidays, everybody. Also Tuesday, I will make a separate video called State of Ghoulie, where I basically say my piece about this whole year and talk to you all about that too. So
are we doing the birthday stream this year?
The birthday stream will be on next Friday at 11 o'clock as normal, or 10:30, depending on how I feel. 10:30.
Make sure y'all in the building for the birthday stream. Make sure y'all in the building for that.
So there is that. So until next time, until we meet again, love each and every one of you. We are out. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Just to let y'all know that Eric is live on the network doing the Spurs and Lakers game. So make sure once this live ends, go over there and support Eric, y'all. According to Facebook, I am not allowed to share in no groups because I can't do much as of right now. So I was trying to share this live. I couldn't do it. Facebook would not let me do it. I'm in Facebook jail for sharing. So with that being said, y'all, Goolie, you want me to take us out, or you
can take us out. Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a great new year. We will see you on Sunday after Christmas while we celebrate Kwanzaa. So another
need kumbaya for week 16.
Yep, I know I need kumbaya. Anyway, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. And if you have a problem with happy holidays and Merry Christmas and Feliz Navidad, then happy shut the fuck up. Good night. Love each and every one of you. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. We out.
Bitch, I'm a ball, bitch, I'm a ball. Don't get no ball, don't get no ball. What's in my cup? What's in my cup? All of that punch, look at that punch. Bitch, I'm a ball, ballin' like Kobe. Ho, keep it moving, cause you do not know me. Bitch, I'm a ball, ballin' like Kobe. Ho, keep it moving, cause you do not know me. Bitch, I'm a ball, can't talk in Milwaukee. Tell my dog sick of me, ain't do no barking. Pass me some greens, you know I'ma spark it. Mama got ass, told her to arch it. Pull up at the spot, hop out and don't park it. Bino say, always keep one in the cartridge. With Joey out pepper, so we going toxic. Came from the swamp to visit the tropics. Check out the scenery. Tell her mama to the backwoods right by the lake.